Hello, my dear friends. My name is Paulina and I study English with Outcomes Advanced. Welcome aboard. I'm so many times sorry, and I can't even explain how much I'm sorry not to have lessons all this time. I've been busy with everything, actually, so my schedule now contains both work and training sessions, but actually normally I have 2 or 3 maximum training sessions in the gym right now, and they are all in the first half of the day. Though, so despite this, I still don't have time or energy or neither. So I must say sorry, really. And especially I must say sorry to myself, because yesterday I felt how much I I lost my positions. I mean, I've almost lost everything I have had achieved before. And I hope that so the muscle memory is a true thing, and I soon will recover. I mean, in terms of achievements I've had before. So I lack words so much now, and I don't develop anyhow, and it drives me mad actually, and it makes me anxious and makes me feel bad. So that's why I need to continue, and I will continue. I hope you are there competing, not competing, maybe competing with yourself. I don't know. Maybe you're the best contestant for yourself, as I do, as I am for me. So I mean, I hope you're still there preparing for exams, or enjoying your best life ever. I don't know. I hope. I can just hope, you see. And actually, before, I'm sorry, I'm just a bit nervous, just because it's a bit uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable because I'm not confident with my speaking skills now, because I've been teaching so simple things in English, and I haven't had any opponent the same level of speaking as I am, and the only thing I'm practicing is intermediate maximum. So that's why it's pretty hard to keep going at times. So how have you been doing anyway? We have to continue no matter what step we are starting from, right? Now it's step number 1, I think. I guess I went down the ladder, and now I have to start from the very beginning. Anyway, we have to do it no matter what. So how have you been doing? It's my question to you. In my turn, I will tell you my story. So I think we last met on the 20th, no, even earlier, right, of September, and some day after my birthday, but not further. So what had happened? It's a good question, actually. Okay, as for my recent discoveries, I have discovered, and I hope I will discover more, that communication with people gives you so much positive things. Sorry, so many positive things. Okay. Of course, it's minimum double-sided, of course, because on the other hand, especially if we're talking about managers, sales managers, and people who need to sell something to you, it's not that great, because you have, but at the same time, I've been learning how to choose, how to make decisions anyway. So especially if someone offers me something, it does not mean that no matter how professionally he or she does it. So I have to choose what I need at that particular moment, even if their professional skills are great. It doesn't matter, no matter how much money I have. So yeah, it's been interesting all this time. Maybe I'm not saying anything concrete or particular, maybe. So let me know if I went too far with this flow of thought. If my train of thought has gone somewhere in the middle of nowhere, let me know, okay? By the way, it's of course very significant to me to understand, to realize how understandable my speech is, okay? So I've been learning this wonderful life lesson of how to communicate to people with people and benefit from this, and how not to control everything in my life, and not to be scared of the result I'll have, because anyway, everything is gonna be okay all the time. Because the worst thing is the death. And according to the fact that I'm not that old yet, right? I'm not gonna die in the nearest future, I hope. So it's the bad, the worst thing, right? Everything else, yeah, so no need to worry actually, because I've come to a conclusion that I've come here to get pleasure, to derive pleasure, to be happy. That's the only thing in life needed, actually. So, to be in the moment, to live the moment, to enjoy the moment, to enjoy people in this moment, myself in this moment, to share my happiness with others, my joy and my like funny vibe or something. So yeah, enjoy this life. This is what life is for me. It's joy, it's happiness in its core, you see. So I hope you got my message, Ria. I'm sorry. I hope you got my message. I think you did, really. So also I continue experimenting with makeup. So today you can see a kind of, I don't know how to say this one, arrow, maybe. Let me check this, just check the word. Arrow makeup, no. I have to really to check this topic. Arrow, still arrow. Something maybe. Okay, let me know if you do know this word, okay? So yeah, I've been experimenting for a while and I'm satisfied with that, because again, I'm learning how not to control, even though I bought something I really didn't need, especially, I mean, like eye shades, shadows, yeah, eyeshadows, not the colors I needed, just because on the website it looked different from what I have. In fact, what I had got received, in fact. But anyway, there is always place for a miracle, a perfection, a something not expected, at least. Okay. That's all, I think, I guess, right? That's all for, I mean, this rumbling pre doing the really needed stuff things. Let me know how you are. Let me know how you are. Yeah. How's your mood? How have you been doing? How is the weather? What's the weather like in your region now? Because now we have this wonderful Indian summer, and it's amazing. This morning, me and my mom, we went to a special, like a park space or something like that. Like it's an area around the our stadium. I mean Samara Stadium. It's called Arena Stadium. And it's so marvelous actually to walk there, because there is almost no one. Of course, because it's a weekday, sure, but in general, it's a remote place, which is flourishing, which once was abandoned, derelict, yeah, neglected. But now it's flourishing. Yeah, it's so exciting to walk there. Absolutely marvelous, really. So let me know how you are, how your things are going, how is your preparation for your exam, and so on, blah blah blah. So just let me know, okay? Okay. So we start. Actually, we continue working with the book, Unit 4, Politics. We still have something to do there. But before I wanted to ask you a question. I had two, actually, or even three of them when doing my homework. So these are the answers on the right, obviously, yeah, and apparently on the left, these are materials from the workbook. So the policy threatens to undermine education and put teachers' jobs at risk. Sorry, undermine education. So the same thing is here. It's happened too here. So here I confused undermine and bankrupt one more time. That's why I put some question marks here. So what's the difference between undermine and bankrupt? Undermine, I've checked it, of course. To make someone less confident, less powerful, and less likely to succeed. To make something weaker, often gradually. To gradually weaken or destroy someone or something. Yeah, and bankrupt, does this happen like instantly? Is that the difference? Maybe we can check it here. Undermine, undermine versus undermine versus bankrupt. Bankrupt. What's the difference? Okay. Okay, no, never mind. So I'll never know until you tell me, okay? Bankrupt and undermine. What's the difference? Okay. Thank you. Alrighty. Next thing. So we have already done this one, but we didn't do this one. Use these verbs to rewrite 4 sentences from exercise 9. Here we are. So they mean the opposite. You may need to change more than just the verbs. Sorry. Damage, encourage, resolve, strengthen. So 4 sentences from exercise 9, so that they mean opposite, the opposite. Okay, let's see. It might discourage people from working. It might encourage people. Oh, no. Or on. Okay, encourage. Let's check this one. I mean, I need to know the preposition afterwards. Encourage to. Okay, so it might encourage people to work. Yeah. Okay, let's do it here. No, here, no, I don't like this idea. Here. It will be number 1. Yeah. It might encourage people to work. Okay, good one. It might benefit the rich, but it'll harm the poor. I don't think anything fits here. I mean, from this list. So damage, no. Encourage, no. Resolve, no. Strengthen, no. Maybe it might make the rich, no, it might strengthen the rich, but it'll weaken the poor. But then we'll have to change the word harm here, right? It'll boost the economy and result in the creation of new jobs. You may need to change more than just the verb. Apparently, yeah. Okay. The opposite. Boost, damage. Are these opposites? I think, yeah. It'll damage the economy and result in the soar of unemployment. Okay. Let's be this way. Why not? Maybe we can change more than just 4 sentences. Why not, right? Who on earth will like can prevent it or stop us from doing that, right? Okay. So it damage the economy and result in unemployment. Or I think it's even better than needed from the with it in the task. Okay, it could devastate the whole area. Devastate, strengthen. I think it could be, these could be context synonyms, right? Strengthen or devastating. No. Can it resolve the area? No, we can resolve some problem only, right? It put an enormous strain on finances. It could bankrupt the city. It could strengthen the city. Put someone at their ease. it's the put the city at its ease on finances. Can we say so? I'm not sure we do. We can. It's a bad idea. If anything, it'll compound the existing social problems. Here, resolve. It's a good idea, right? Yeah, sometimes the easiest is not the worst, right? It's a good idea. Yeah, if anything, it'll resolve the existing social problems. The existing social problems. Okay, wonderful. So resolve done, encourage done, damage done. But I think we were not supposed to use damage here in the boost sentence. Let's see. It might trigger an election earlier than they wanted. No, it's bad. It'll undermine relations between the two countries. It's about strengthen, I guess. So it's good again, yeah. It's good. It'll strengthen relations between blah blah blah. Between blah blah blah. Sorry. So only damage, yeah? It might help to reduce drug abuse. No, it'll create divisions and lead to tension. So maybe we've used damage correctly here, right? Because I see no other option to use damage here, right? Damage, boost damage, that's it. Trigger, no. So, well done. Good job. We did it. I did it. Maybe you too. Okay, sorry. So, 10 more minutes. Can you imagine that? Wonderful. Okay, conversation practice. I hope I have enough courage to do it and like ability. And so I hope I'm capable enough. Working pairs, think of two proposals in areas such as those in the box below. One that you would both like to see happen, and one either good or bad that you have heard is happening. Discuss the possible consequences of each proposal. Like, are we supposed to, I think we are supposed here to use conditional. Yeah, education, housing, foreign policy, the economy. I think it will be rather, it will rather be a home task, okay? No, I don't want to do it right now. Just because I remember these phrases, I'm happy. I'm okay with that. Like, I don't know where I stand and blah blah blah. But at the same time, I have to think before I can speak on this issue. Really, just because it's not my cup of tea. I have already told you that. So reading part. Let's skip that conversation practice and leave it to our home task. Okay. No laughing matter. Before we read the text, for gist, for details, for anything, let's discuss the question to warm ourselves up with the topic. Where do you think the photo opposite was taken? What do you think is happening in the photo? Okay, I think this photo was taken like in a parliament. Or senate or somewhere like this, or in an administration. Is that no? Okay, in a parliament. Let's see. And I see these people having they have their hands like tight, yeah, like this, squeezed tight. So I think they are extremely tight. No, I don't remember. Tense, strained. Strained. Okay, they are extremely strained because the place they are in, like, is like high level of. How to explain this one? So no, I can't come up with any idea. I'm sorry. So somewhere very important in terms of this government structure. Somewhere it's not just a bar, you know. I hope you got me. What do you think is happening in the photo? All right. Maybe these are debates or something. So one party has offered a bill to pass, maybe, I don't know, or like normative legal act, maybe, I don't know, really, regulatory
legal act.
Regulatory legal act, and the other party was against it. But these people have their like arguments and reasons which outweigh the ones from the other party. So finally they have won the right to have this bill. I don't know, really, but it's my suggestion, really. And maybe it's a court, it's a trial, right? It's a trial in the court, yeah. So this is a suspect, and this is no, this is a suspect, maybe some diplomatic person, and this is his lawyer, advocate, and they have just won the case. Maybe. Okay. Is film or politicians inside parliament? Parliament. So I think my suggestion was right. It's a parliament thing. Maybe. Sorry. Is film or politicians inside parliament shown on TV in your country? If yes, do you ever watch it? No, never. I'm not I'm so not a fan of these things. So I struggle so much to have lessons and to study this topic. Insane for me, insanity, really. So I don't even know whether these films are shown on TV. That's pretty much it. So I have nothing to say else in this regard. How do most politicians behave in parliament? No idea. What do you think of the way they behave? I don't know. These are not questions for me. Like I'm not a politics fan. I know nothing. Yeah, but I think sometimes I see these shorts on YouTube or on Instagram, like reels, videos, yeah, where they behave strangely at times. But this is the internet. It's supposed to provide us with such content, yeah, with such content. So it's not something I can judge from. Okay, sorry. Read the article about Prime Minister's questions in the UK Parliament, then work in pairs and answer the questions. So maybe someone, maybe he's a Prime Minister or he, and they are in the UK Parliament, maybe, then work in pairs and answer the questions. So the questions are, what happens in Prime Minister's questions? What happens in Prime Minister, maybe in the period he's asking them, or what? What does the author think of it? The author of the article, I guess, right? What did you find most surprising, interesting in the article? How far do you agree with the author's opinions? Okay, I think so. The text is rather huge. Let's read it anyway, and then we say goodbye after reading the text. Let me see. No, I think it's better to stop here, so and leave this text for read for the next lesson, which I hope will happen, like which I hope I will have time to record on Friday or on Thursday even. I hope I will have time. I think I must, because now I've been talking for already like almost 30 minutes, and it's wonderful. It makes my brain muscle work. Though I know brain is not a muscle, of course. But anyway, I feel this, that I'm practicing, I'm training, I'm pushing it, and like it starts working. It implies movement of thoughts, of gray substance in my brain. Yeah, I don't know. You see. So what we will do for the next lesson, if I can, we'll prepare 2 proposals in areas such as education, housing, foreign policy, blah, 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 conversation practice in written form or as you wish, as I wish, yeah, for the next lesson. And plus, get ready with the text. I mean, just read it. That's it, because we'll answer the questions right here. So, of course, I'll read it before the lesson, and like I wish you do it the same way. So you read it to yourself anytime, and also you read the text before the lesson so that you are ready with the words. By the way, for this lesson, I've revised. I'm sorry, I revised vocab from our unit. Although there are only 10 verbs or 10 units there. Anyway, do it the same way, like test in Note or anything. I will attach the link to Note in the YouTube description of my channel, because there are all the links always, right? Links to Notion. Now I have also Coda, so I also have I also fix the information there. But anyway, you will have links to Notion and to Note. Okay, there. So check the description of the channel there, okay? Whew, I think I've done my best today, and I hope you did too. You have to. So let me know anything you want to let me know. All right. Don't forget that I have asked you questions, and I'm waiting for the answers. Questions with the home task. What is the difference between undermine and bankrupt? Let me know, okay? I'll be very glad. Okay, so I wish you a great day. Hope to see you very soon on Thursday or on Friday. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.